All right, what's going on, everybody? Robby here, and welcome to today's workshop, today's training. I'm so excited to have you guys here on today's workshop, and I'm so grateful you're here. And the reason why is because you are about to learn in the next few moments together a brand new three-step system that I truly believe can change your life forever and put you in a position where you have that financial freedom for yourself. Now, I know that sounds like a really big promise, but I want you to hear me out in those moments we have together in the next hour or so that we're going to spend together, guys. Now, the reason why is because on this workshop, I truly believe this three-step freedom income system is going to help change your life as long as you follow what I teach you on this workshop and as long as you take action. Because over the past couple of years, I've helped over 11,000 people, real ordinary people from all over the world, generate thousands of dollars per day online, and how you can do it too. Now, here's the best part about it, guys, is you can learn right now, today, starting right now, this year, and be on your way to making thousands of dollars per day using 3 simple steps. I've done it, my students have done it, and there's no reason why, if you take action, if you follow what we teach you on this workshop, then you can do it too. And that's why I'm really excited to have you guys here on this workshop. Now, before we begin, and before we go any further, guys, let me know in the chat if you can hear me just fine, right? It's super important, guys. I want this to be really interactive. So I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you feedback on this workshop. So make sure you guys go ahead and post in the chat as well. And just so you know, my team is also behind the scenes answering questions and chiming in as well. So make sure you guys stay interactive. Now, the other thing I would say too is to make sure you guys turn off all distractions. So any distractions you may have, whether it's, you're in a noisy room, if you're, you got stuff going on, if you got multiple browsers opened up, you got the TV on, turn all that stuff off and focus, because I'm telling you, you're going to want to focus on this, because if you can apply what we teach you on this workshop, I have no doubt it can change your life for the better. Okay. Now, also, I want to thank you guys for being here on this workshop. And the reason why is because I know we're all busy, right? Hey, it's really hard sometimes to carve out time to improve your life, right? Because we got friends, we got family, we got kids, we got work, we got all these different obligations, we got things pulling us in all these different directions. And the fact that you said, you know what, I'm going to take action, I'm going to own my success, and I'm going to be here on this workshop, shows me that you're an action taker. And I love that, because that's what it takes to be successful. So having said all that, guys, let's dive into it right now, guys. So on this workshop, we're going to be talking about the brand new 3-step freedom income system that's generating thousands of dollars per day for ordinary people right now in 2023. I'm also going to show you how I discovered a simple system that's helped over 11,553 people and counting make a collective $87 million in online sales without their own products, without having to put together their own webinars, without having complicated websites or a big email list or social media following, or in some cases, not even having to make a sale to generate money, right? Which we'll talk about in just a little bit. So guys, my only goal today is I want to show you how you can tap into this brand new 3-step system right now and be on track to make $500 to $1,000 per day or more in the next 60 days, even if you're a complete beginner and have no past online success. So guys, let me know in the chat if you have no past online success, if you're a complete beginner, if this is your first time attending a workshop like this. That's okay. And I love that. And the reason why is because the vast majority of the people that I've helped over the past 4+ years were just like you, right? Complete beginners, no experience, or they tried some things in the past and kind of dabbled and didn't really have the success they wanted to have. They attended this workshop or a similar workshop to this, and it changed their life forever. And so that's why I get so excited, because that's my goal today. I keep it very simple, right? I want to show you a 3-step system that has the potential to make anywhere between $500 to $1,000 per day in the next 60 days or more, even if you're a complete beginner. And also, guys, I'm going to share with you how this 3-step system can literally change your life forever right now, this year, and beyond. And I don't say that lightly, guys, because this has changed my life in ways I couldn't even imagine years ago. And I'll talk about that just a little bit later on this workshop. But if you look to the right of this slide here, guys, on this slide, you'll see a screenshot, and you'll see numbers on this screenshot. This is actually inside of one of my accounts. And so you can see earlier this year in March, I was doing some pretty good numbers, right? I had a $6,700 day, and then I had an $8,900 day, then a $10,000 day, a $16,000 day, $17,000 day, $15,000 day, $19,000 day. And that's in one day, guys, right? And I know some of you might be looking at that and being like, wow, Robby, I can't even fathom making that much in a single day, right? Some people say I can't even make that much in a month, right? And listen, I get that and I understand that, okay? But here's what I want you to do. I really encourage you this, guys, because I was in the same boat. When I was a personal trainer, struggling to pay my bills, this would have been like crazy to me as well, okay? But I was able to figure it out, and now I'm able to do numbers like this, okay? So we all have to start at that day one, right? But don't get discouraged, guys. I share this with you guys to get encouraged because there's a lot of success that can happen from this, right? And this has literally changed my life, okay? And in the last 12 months, I've actually made quite a bit more money, right? I was able to generate over $6.5 million in the last 12 months using the 3-step system. And once again, guys, I'm not sharing this to boast or to brag, but to show you it's possible. How I can go from being a struggling gym owner to where I am today, generating millions of dollars per year and helping other people have success as well. Because one of the things that people will ask me is, Robby, like, are you the only one that's able to use and have this success? And the answer is absolutely 1000% no. I've helped a ton of people have success, right? And this 3-step system is helping people make life-changing income online. So here are some of the people, right? For example, on the left-hand side, you can see there's Lee there. Lee's made over $3.5 million using this 3-step system. Daz, he's made $1.3 million using this system, even after being in construction his whole life, right? You got Kenny, who made over $1 million in his first year using this system. We have people like another Lee. Actually, there's 2 Lees in this photo here. He made over $5 million. Isabella made $258,000. Adam made $758,000 using this system, and the list goes on and on and on. And the best thing about this, guys, this 3-step system generates more profit every single day than any other thing I've personally seen or tried. And trust me, I have personally tried a lot of different things, and this is the one thing that stuck. This is the one thing that changed my entire life, and this is the one thing I truly believe can change your life too. And the best thing here, guys, it only takes about 4 to 5 hours a week to run successfully, giving you more free time to do what you want to do. So if you want to spend more time with your friends and family, great, you can do that with this system. If you want to be able to go on a ski trip or a golf trip, if you want to be able to go and just be there and do what you want to do when you want to do it, you can do that. If you want to work from anywhere in the world, you can do that too. And it only takes 4 to 5 hours a week to run successfully. And the best part is you don't need to have any prior experience or complicated tech skills to do this. And there's also a few other things you won't need to be successful with this 3-step system. Well, number one, you don't need to have an email list. You don't have to have your own product. You don't have to have an online store. So if you thought about Amazon or an e-commerce store, you don't need that. It's too complicated. We don't want to do that. You don't need to have a lot of time. So if you're busy, great. This can still work for you. If you don't have a big budget to start, which a lot of people don't, it's one of the biggest obstacles when it comes to having success online is budget. The great thing about this, guys, is just $20 a day. You can get started and have a success with this and then scale up from there. You don't have to leave your house. So if you want to work from your house, or maybe you want to work on the beach, maybe you want to work at a coffee shop or Starbucks, you can do that and make money every single day, right? And also, you don't need to have any prior experience, as I mentioned before. For example, Angelica here, this is a photo of her showcasing her first check she actually got using this system. You can see she's super excited. She actually worked in a car dealership before using this 3-step system, and now she's receiving constant checks every single week using 3 simple steps. Now, I don't know about you guys, but there's nothing cooler than checking your mailbox and getting that check in the mail, right? That you earned just working 4 to 5 hours a week, right? Now, guys, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to generate thousands of dollars per month and then per day from home using 3 simple steps that anybody can follow. It doesn't matter if you don't have any prior experience or if you've never been successful online before. Don't worry about results as well, because I'm going to show you how you can virtually guarantee results for yourself by eliminating the common roadblocks that cause most people to fail. This is a proven system, meaning that you can only spend a few hours per week on it, and the rest of the time do what you want to do and still make a full-time income, right? And also, guys, on this workshop, you're going to see some amazing results. You're going to see how ordinary people, just like you and me, are making life-changing income in less than 30 days. I'll share examples of done-for-you offers my students are using to make thousands of dollars per day like clockwork. And you're also going to learn how you can start making sales in less than a week with minimal effort. And I'm going to show you how you can go from $1,000 per day to then scale up to $5,000, $10,000, even $12,000 like you see on your screen right here and beyond. It's absolutely possible with this 3-step system. And I'm also going to give away some cash on this workshop. So make sure you guys stay to the very end of this workshop for a chance to win that cash prize. Now, before we go any further, guys, just a quick and really important disclaimer. So number one, Pretty obvious, guys. My results and the results of my students are not what we call typical, right? Because my students are putting in a lot of work. They take action, right? They don't give up. They don't quit. Same with me, right? I've been able to take action every single day, and that's how I've had success. Now, obviously, guys, I can't guarantee you're going to have the same success as my students and I, because I don't personally know you. I don't know your work ethic, your drive, your success, our willingness to be successful, and your willingness to take action. And just remember, guys, all businesses, no matter what they are, they have inherent risk and a massive effort, and action taking is required. However, what I will promise to you is I'm going to do everything I can to help you succeed. So, pretty obvious stuff, guys, but I want to say that because if you think this is get rich quick, I want to tell you guys this is not for you, right? This is absolutely what it comes down to, is having success by taking action and following 3 simple steps. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Robby, what kind of results are possible for me? Well, let me show you. So, guys, check this out. So this is actually a letter from a company called ClickBank. And ClickBank is one of the largest networks out there when it comes to products that you can promote and make commissions on, right? And it's one of the main platforms we actually use, called ClickBank. It's free to sign up for. And ClickBank, every year, I reach out to them and I say, hey, can you write me a letter about how well my students have done? And so here's a letter they actually sent to me earlier this past year, actually. And they said, Robby, we analyzed over 1,300 of your students, so 1,300 students, and I'm pleased to let you know that your students generate over $87 million in gross sales between January 1st and December 31st of 2021. Furthermore, your students earned over $47 million in commission. Lastly, one of your students generated nearly $6.3 million in net commissions, right? So ordinary people, guys, are using the system, and they're generating over $87 million in online sales and $47 million in net commissions. And guys, here's the crazy thing, is that this number is actually a lot bigger. And the reason why I say that is because in the last couple years, right, because this letter was written about a year ago, right, my students have done over $108 million on ClickBank as well. So you can see this really does work. And there's all kinds of crazy results happening here using this system. Joel made $1,000 in a single day. Tom made $5,600. Ken made $5,700 in a single day. Nick made $10,000 in a single day. We had someone from Korea, I believe it's Sun Yun. He made $5,700 as well. And then we had another student made $26,000 in a single day as well. The list goes on and on. We have students like Daz, $6,000. Noel, $126,000 in a single month. We had Greg, $3,200 in a day. Rodrigo had $16,000 in a single week. Stephanie, $3,000 in a day. Patrick, $10,000 in a day. Nick, $42,000 in a week. We have, the list goes on and on, guys. Carly, $1,200 in a single day. And we have Andreas, $225,000 in a single month, right? And guys, it's pretty crazy because this system has produced more ClickBank Platinum level earners than anyone else out there. Now, what is a ClickBank Platinum? You're probably asking and wondering what that is. Well, on that network, guys, that we just talked about, ClickBank, where they have the products that you can promote, they have an award, right? So if you make $250,000 in a single year on their platform, you are now ClickBank Platinum. You get a pretty cool award. They have these special events for it. And I've actually helped more people reach ClickBank Platinum using the system than anybody else out there. And you can just see some of the many people that have won that Platinum award. Now, that's cool, but the $250,000 in a single year is even cooler because of the freedom that it provides with that type of income, right? Now, guys, I want to pause for a second because I know this may sound all a bit crazy, right? If it's your first time hearing something like this, you're probably like, wow, Robby, is this true? Like, are people actually making these kinds of numbers? Like, are people actually doing $16,000 in a day, $200,000 in a month? Like, guys, I know it may sound crazy. It may sound a little bit like, too good to be true, but I want you to go ahead and take those thoughts and just put them aside for a moment, okay, during this time together, because you're going to see exactly by the time this workshop's done that it is possible that you can make those types of numbers, right? And I'm going to show you how you can do that, okay? But it doesn't start with big numbers like that. It starts with your first sale, your first check. And so that's important to remember as well. So just keep that in mind, guys. I know it sounds a little crazy, but just keep with me here. And I promise you're going to be seeing the light here in just a moment, okay? And that's why, like I said, when you get your first online check, it's powerful. So for example, Bruno got his first check from using the system, and he was skeptical at first, but he says this really does work. You can see he got a check for $1,200 from ClickBank. And then we have students like Eric, who made his first sale ever, right? And he actually did it on Christmas, which is pretty cool. That's a nice little Christmas present. He says here, I made my first sale on my first campaign. This system is a real deal. Thank you so much, Robby. I hope everyone's having a great Christmas. People like Nate. Nate made $1,000 in profit in his first week of running ads. And he said here, I'm new to the business, joined October 10th, and I've been fully committed to executing the plan that Robby lays out in the system. I've been inspired and blown away by so many people posting their wins in this group and want to share the tradition in hopes that it inspires you. Vonda Joe made over $50,000 in a single year using this system. Now, Vonda Joe is a flight attendant, right? And she actually was able to use this system and have a lot of success to the tune of over $52,000 in a single year, which is actually more than she makes as a flight attendant. And it's a lot less of a headache because as a flight attendant, you can imagine, right, having to travel all different ways, talking to all these different types of crazy passengers, right? And with this business, you can stay at home, you can make even more money and have that peace of mind, which is really cool. As a matter of fact, let's hear from Vonda Joe right now.
Well, I had been doing some other online stuff where, drop shipping from China with,
Yeah.
and there was people that had success. I just never was successful in that. I tried book arbitrage on Amazon. I tried selling my own stuff on Amazon. I just tried a lot of things. Being a single mom with no cash, I always like just living paycheck to paycheck, barely getting by. And I've always had that want. Any business, there's no business you could go into that usually makes profit anytime like you can make in this business. Like I'm astounded right now on this month's campaign, what I've made. I never made in years of doing other things. You can do it. It truly works. There's nothing magical that I did that everybody else does. There's nothing magical. It just works. What if it takes you 6 months to like completely change your life? It's so worth it.
And then we have students like Sean. He made over $200,000 in 100 days, and he is having a ton of success using the system as well. We have students like Daz, who made $123,000 in just 1 week. And it's pretty cool here because Daz says, I've tried all different ways to make money online, from Shopify to my own e-commerce store. Nothing has come close to the system. I've been using this system, and I've been making as much as $26,000 in a single day. And a pretty crazy story about Daz here is he actually was on his honeymoon when he actually did the $123,000 in a single week, on his honeymoon on the beach in Mexico, sipping margaritas, and he still made $123,000 in a single week. And actually, let's hear from Daz right now.
I think my biggest day, $50-something thousand a day. Everybody has their goals. My goal right now is to get $100,000 a day, which I'm getting pretty close. You need to believe it and do it. I mean, trust me, there's a lot of things online, and I've tried a lot of them over the years. You realize that it works again and again and again. I can travel, I can go to events, I can basically work from anywhere. You know, my wife and I, we have a house at the lake. I go out the lake, I can work there. I don't have to be anywhere. I have freedom. I can travel, and I don't have to answer to anybody.
And then we have people like Kenny, who has an amazing story. So Kenny actually, just a few years ago, right, was working in the Philippines, where he's from, as a virtual assistant for $1 an hour. So if he's working a full 8-hour day, he's making $8. So then he decided to move to Canada and start an online business, a different online business. And he actually didn't have that much success. And he ended up going $40,000 in debt. Then he ended up founding this system, discovering the system, started to work this system. And in his first year doing this, guys, he made over $1 million, and he's debt free. So you can see he's super grateful and super excited for that as well, which is really, really cool. Now, I got to tell you something, guys. I truly believe this is going to be the best year yet when it comes to using this 3-step system, okay? Because imagine having a freedom income that has a proven track record to continue to make more money for you every single year, no matter if there's a recession, if there's a shutdown, if there's a pandemic, if there's inflation, or whatever may come your way. Thousands of beginners have proven that growing their businesses to 6 or 7 figures fast using this system. It's so completely simple that you can run the entire business on your own and then eventually hand it off to a team of VAs while the money continues to roll in, have less stress, less frustration, and less overwhelm. It allows you to focus on what works and not on the roadblocks you faced in the past. And guys, I gotta tell you, this works for anyone. So if you're somebody here that's on this workshop and you're working the same old 9 to 5 while everybody else is getting that pay raise here and there, this is gonna be perfect for you. If you tried everything in the past and failed when it comes to online marketing and haven't had your success yet, this is for you. If you want to have freedom to wake up without an alarm clock, work less but make more, work from anywhere, attend your kids' events, and make as much money as you want and at will, then this is going to be for you. you want to help your family and kids and give them experiences they otherwise couldn't afford, then this is absolutely the way to do it, right? So I think that for me, the reason why I love this is because having that freedom. I remember being a gym owner, waking up at 4 a.m. to open the gym, and that was terrible, right? That blaring alarm clock, I hated it, right? And so now I'm able to wake up without an alarm clock and have that freedom, that peace of mind to live life on my own terms and to wake up when I want to wake up. I know it sounds simple, but it's really one of the freedoms that this business has allowed me to have. Spending time with your family and friends is also a big one, right? I remember, I'll give you a perfect example. A couple of years ago, my dad actually had a couple health issues, right? He had a major heart attack, and they ended up having because of the heart attack, they found out he had colon cancer, and then he had to go through chemotherapy. It was like a crazy year for him a couple of years ago. And thankfully, because I had this freedom business, I was able to be there with him every step of the way. I didn't have to ask a boss for time off or permission to not have to work anymore. Like, I didn't have to do that, guys. I just would be there for him every single day, right? And thankfully, he's made a full recovery, and that's been awesome as well. And the freedom business is great because now I've been able to actually move him down to Florida with me, bought him a house and everything because of this freedom business. So whatever your motivation is, guys, and the reason why you're here on this workshop, hold on to that because this freedom income system can absolutely help you attain that, right? Now, the other good news is, guys, this 3-step freedom income system is working better now in 2023 than it ever has before. And that's why I'm so excited you're here on this workshop because I'm going to show you in just a few moments how to use the system, what the 3 steps are, and how you can have success with it. Sound good? All right, cool. Let's keep on going here. So before we begin and go any further, guys, you're probably wondering, who are you, Robby? Like, what makes you an expert in this? Well, guys, I went from being a former CrossFit gym owner, a personal trainer, to then becoming a super affiliate, right? Which means that I am one of the best in the world at promoting other people's products as an affiliate marketer. And I've gotten so good, I actually was the #1 ClickBank affiliate in the entire world out of over 5 million people on ClickBank, right? And I personally have helped over 15,000 people generate over $100 million online. So I know a thing or two when it comes to having success, right? And so for those of you that are wondering, well, ClickBank, here you go, guys. So actually back in 2019, ClickBank held a contest, and I was able to become the #1 affiliate in the entire world because I sold more on the ClickBank platform than anybody else did as an affiliate. I won it, became #1, and that's where I am today. And I've been able to do some really cool things. As a matter of fact, one of those things, I've been able to spend some time hanging out with the CEO over at ClickBank in Boise, Idaho. When I won the contest, they flew me out there. I was able to talk to the entire HQ, get a tour. They took me golfing. It was awesome, right? Now, here's the thing, guys. You're probably asking, well, Robby, how the heck are you helping these people make this kind of money? Like, how are you doing all this kind of stuff? And how have you had the success for yourself? Well, guys, I got to tell you, it wasn't always like this because 7 years ago, my life was very, very much different. Okay. 7 years ago, I knew zero when it came to being successful online. I knew zero when it came to anything online. I struggled to pay my bills each month. I tried virtually every single model online to have success and failed. And it wasn't until I learned this 3-step system that really changed my life forever because it just was so hard to finally figure it out. And once this 3-step system, I discovered it, it just clicked, okay? And as I mentioned, guys, I knew zero when it came to having success online. My gym and my business was struggling. Things got so bad. At one point in time, guys, I remember, I had to decide, do I want to pay for groceries or pay my bills? Because I couldn't do both, right? Like, I didn't have enough money in my bank account to do that. I would run out of money before I ran out of month. And so I'm sure maybe some of you guys can relate to that. And that was a really embarrassing time for me because there were times where I'd also invite myself over my friends' houses all the time just to have a good meal because I couldn't afford to buy the groceries for myself. And that was a really low point for me. And I remember just wanting to get out of that, right? I knew that, hey, people go through tough times, but I didn't want to stay in those tough times. And as a gym owner, that was really hard for me, right? But then back in 2014, I discovered paid advertising, specifically Facebook ads, right? And so I saw some people doing it. And I'm like, wow, like maybe if I can get some people into my gym using ads, that can help. And so I started to experiment running ads for my gym on Facebook. And it was super, super slow at first, but I kept trying. And then something amazing happened, guys. I ran an ad for, it was a challenge, right? It was like basically a 6-week challenge. And we had, one person came in, then 3 people came in, then 5 people came in, then 10 people came in. And guys, it got so busy. This ad brought so many people into my gym that I went from a 1,000 square foot gym that I was currently in at the time to then upgrading into a 10,000 square foot space, right? So we literally had to 10x the size of our gym because of the amount of people. And you can see there's a lot of people here in the gym. And so that was my first introduction into Facebook ads, being like, wow, like this changed my business, right? And so I said, okay, well, that's great, but I want to go online here because the people that I knew that were making the most money and having the most success were doing it online. And so I said, well, if they can do it, then I need to figure this out as well. So I tried all these different things and failed. And at the end of 2015, I decided to join a mastermind because I realized that if I want to get to where I am, I need to learn from somebody that is where I want to be. So I joined the mastermind on how to start an online income. And that's why I actually discovered and came across ClickBank. And that's when things changed. So I actually created my first online ebook. It was called Dominate Your Double Unders. And I thought I was going to make millions of dollars promoting it. Actually, I'll show you a clip here of me doing my Dominate Your Double Unders. And so I thought I was going to make millions of dollars putting this product together, right? And so I remember going to the mastermind event that they had for this group. I remember having my product done and going to every single person in that group to have them promote the product to their email list. And guess what, guys? Nobody would promote it. So then I tried to build my own email list, and it took forever and just didn't work, right? I knew there had to be a better way. I just knew there had to be a better way, okay? And so what I decided to do is, well, I got really frustrated at first. I said, man, this is tough. Like I feel like I may just quit and just go back to being a gym owner. But then I remembered something. I remembered how running paid ads on Facebook worked for my gym and how it turned my gym around. And I said to myself, well, if it worked for my gym, could it also work for my product? So the answer was yes, guys. So that night when I was at the event in Miami, I remember going back to my hotel room. I remember setting up an ad, right, on Facebook, not knowing what I was doing, by the way, setting up an ad. I remember going to bed, waking up the next day, and I got 3 sales. Right? And I said, oh my gosh, like 3 sales came into my ClickBank. And it was only $20-something, but still, it was crazy. So I remember calling my parents and saying, hey, did you buy this product? They said, what product? So I knew it wasn't my parents, and I knew that somebody in the world that I didn't know, 3 people in the world that I didn't know, were online, on Facebook, saw my ad, clicked on it, went to the page, bought the product, and I made money. And that was like a million light bulbs going off in my head because I'm like, wow, if I could do that once, I could do that many, many times. And so you can actually see here, guys, this is a snapshot from 2015 in March of my ClickBank account. So that week there of February 17th, I did $1,800 that week, then $1,800 next week, $1,300, $1,800, $2,000, and that's how things started to rock and roll, right? But then an even bigger light bulb went off in my head, and I said to myself, well, geez, what if I could promote other people's ClickBank products using Facebook ads and paid ads, right? Well, the reason why I thought that was because, well, my product's okay, but there's people on ClickBank that have way better products that people will buy way more because they're just better at creating products than I am. And so I started to promote their products on Facebook, and that's when things really took off for me, and that's when I officially had cracked the code online. So I started to go from making hundreds per day to then making thousands per day. And I even ended up winning some monthly product contests for the most sales. In one contest in particular, they had a prize that was for first place. You would get $5,000 cash and a Rolex watch in addition to your commission. And guess what? I won first place, and I ended up getting a Rolex watch, which to me was like crazy because never in a million years did I ever think I would own a Rolex watch. And here I am winning one, right? And so that really was what, kind of started the snowball of like, wow, this can really do something cool. So, and this system has gone on to change my life, and it will change yours too if you let it. And so I've been able to do some cool stuff now because of it. Moving down to Florida, from Massachusetts to Florida, being able to have access to sunshine 24/7, 365, which is great. I've been able to, get some pretty cool toys. I got my Corvette and everything like that. Also, I've been able to take care of my family. So I've been able to moved my dad down to Florida. Here we are golfing, in the Florida sunshine, which has been awesome as well. I've also been able to meet some really cool people. For example, there's Magic Johnson, an NBA superstar and legend who used to play for the Lakers. That was such a cool moment for me as well. I was actually able to, talk to Magic for a little bit. He actually wanted me to give him a chest bump. I'll play the clip right now, but I was able to give Magic Johnson a chest bump, which is super, super cool because of this system, right? And I've also gone on to teach and talk about this system to thousands of people from all over the world, right? So guys, enough about me. Let's talk about the three-step system and how it can get you on the road from $500 a day to $1,000 a day and beyond, and over six figures in commission this coming year. And the reason why I share my story with you guys is because I want you to know that, not to boast or to brag, but to show you that it's possible. If I can go from being a struggling gym owner, trying to figure out how to pay my groceries or pay my bills, to then where I am today, chest bumping Magic Johnson, then things can change for you as well very quickly. All right. So let's talk about the 3 steps to get you on the road to $500 to $1,000 a day in commission. So 3 secrets to huge profits. Step number 1, guys, you got to find a high converting, high paying, done for you offer to partner with in 2023. Step number 2 is you got to use one platform. There's one specific platform that I love. And chances are you already have it on your phone, right? An app on your phone with this platform to send a flood of traffic and eyeballs to the done for you offer. Step number 3 is create simple money pages and open loop ads to get people excited about the offers. And this is going to be the 3-step system, guys. And it really works super, super well. As a matter of fact, why don't you hear from one of my students, Luke, who's been using this 3-step system to make huge profits for himself.
What's up, everybody? So this is Luke, and I have just hit my second $2,000 day using everything that Robby teaches. I'm kind of blown away. I mean, this is some real life-changing stuff. The past couple months, things have really started to boom for me. I love seeing 4 digits almost every single day for the past 2 weeks. You can see these numbers. Look at that. Last week I had 10,000. Robby, thank you, my man. Life changer.
All right, so you can see it works really, really well for Luke and thousands of my students. And here is the number 1 secret, guys, to your online freedom is number 1, you got to partner and you got to find a high converting, high paying, done for you offer to partner with for maximum profits. Okay. So here is how it works, guys. So for me personally, I like to go on a platform called ClickBank, which is clickbank.com, right? I'm not going to show you how to sign up for clickbank.com, but just go to clickbank.com and you can actually go ahead, and when you do that, it's completely free to sign up, and you're going to see tons and tons of products that you can go ahead and promote, right? So I like to search for top products already created that I just can promote and make money with. So I focus on networks like ClickBank to find these high converting products because that's the easiest products to promote to help me make money. Now, here's a fun fact, guys. Affiliates are actually making over $500,000 per day on ClickBank. And let me ask you in the chat right now, guys, ask you 2 questions here. Number 1, do you have a ClickBank account? Number 2, are you making money with that ClickBank account? Let me know in the chat, okay? Because and I'll give you a second to answer, but most of the time when I ask this question, most people will say, yes, I have a ClickBank account. Almost everybody says, I'm not making money with ClickBank, which is crazy because there's no reason why you shouldn't be making money with ClickBank, right? ClickBank is one of the best ways to have success online using these 3 simple steps, right? And if you can master this, it can change your life. And if ClickBank affiliates are making over $500,000 per day on ClickBank, and you're not part of that number, then you need to pay attention because you should be part of that number. We're going to go over all that today as well. As a matter of fact, guys, do you want me to show you how I find done-for-you offers that pay me over $100 per sale? Give me a big yes in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you want to know and help and have me show you offers that are making myself and my students $100 per sale, right? So one sale, $100. And that's pretty cool, guys, because when you do the math here, to get to $1,000 a day, well, that's only 10 sales, right? So you can see how the math really does work. So here's what you're going to do, guys. You're going to go into clickbank.com. And when you go to clickbank.com, you're going to go and click on what they call the affiliate marketplace, right? And actually, let me go ahead and show you here as well. So give me 1 second. Let me actually go ahead and show you. You're going to see top offers, new offers, saved offers. Just click on top offers. And when you do that, it's going to take you to this page right here. And you're going to see a list of all the top offers on ClickBank, right? And so the great thing about this is I'm not spending hours and hours trying to research a top offer. I can just click on top offers and I'm good to go. Any of these products on the first page or 2 are good to go. The reason why it's a top offer is because people are buying it. It's a higher conversion rate. There's more sales happening. That's why it's a top offer. And that's why I have full confidence to know that it's going to work. And here's what I mean, guys. So for example, Alpiline is a weight loss supplement, right? It's actually number 1 right now on ClickBank. And here's the cool thing. It pays $135 per sale. Now, guys, this is where it gets really interesting, right? So if you want to make 1 sale a day, that means you're going to make $135 in your pocket every single day, right? So let's just say you made 1 sale per day. And let me do the math. 1 sale per day, promoting this product times 7 days means you're going to make $945 a week. Times 4 weeks in a month, that's $3,700 per month. times 12. That's $45,000 per year promoting just this product, one sale per day. Guys, let me know in the chat. Would one sale per day, would that help you right now where you're at with your situation financially? The answer is yes, okay? Now, let's say you want to be a little bit more ambitious. And let's say, for example, you want to make $1,000 a day with this product, right? How many sales would you need to have? Well, let's divide 1,000 divided by 135. And that comes out to 7.4. So basically, you would need to make about 7 sales a day to hit $1,000 a day. Guys, let me know in the chat. Does 7 sales a day seem like a insurmountable thing, like impossible thing? Well, the answer is no, guys. It's very, very possible. And the reason why I love this is because it gets more and more exciting. And some of these products pay even more. For example, this one here, Live Pure, is $149 per sale, almost $150 per sale. $126 per sale. The list $142, $142. The list goes on and on and on. And that's why I get so excited about the system, guys, because using these products and promoting these products and getting paid a commission is great. Now, the other thing is cool, guys. Once again, you don't have to worry about inventory or customer service or any of those things, right? You don't have to worry about any of that stuff, okay? So I just showed you guys how to go to top offers, pick the offer you want to promote. And this is why it's so powerful, because every sale that you make, you're going to get paid a commission. And most products will pay 75 to 85% commission. And it gets even better, guys, because a lot of these products have upsells, which basically are like additional things people can buy, which can literally 2 to 4 times your commission per sale. So you can go from having a $100 sale to sometimes making up to $400 for a single sale, guys. I'm going to say that again. You can make up to $400 for one single sale. And the key here, guys, the key to this whole success, and the reason why the system works so well, is because of the $100 per sale, right? Just one sale per day can make a huge difference, right? 2 sales per day can make a huge difference in your life, right? We just did the math here, guys. One sale per day over the course of a year is over $45,000 in your pocket, right? So you can see why I get so excited about it. And you can see why students, for example, like Josh, has used this system to earn over $682,000 in commissions, right? And he said, I've had one hell of a journey over the last 16 weeks with this system. So over the last 16 weeks, guys, he was able to make almost $700,000 in commission, right? And here's where it gets powerful, guys, because just one sale can make you $100 per day. 10 sales can be over $1,000. Are you seeing how powerful this is, guys? Type yes in the chat. Give me a big yes in the chat if you can see the potential. Because, you know, guys like Chuck have seen the potential. He's making over $300,000 in a single year using this system. The first year he ever did it, guys, which was in 2021, his first year ever, he went from 0 to over $300,000. And as he says, not too bad for my first year in affiliate marketing. He's gone on to do even bigger and bigger numbers, right? And once again, guys, you do not need to have your own product. You do not need to write emails. You don't need to have a big social media following or worry about inventory or employees. You don't even have to create ad copy or ad creatives, right? In some cases, right? So let's talk about step number 2 to your online freedom. So we just talked about step number 1, which is choosing that high converting product. Now, that's great to have your high converting product, but we got to get eyeballs to that page, because without eyeballs, we can't get sales. And so that's why step number 2 is so important. And we want to use this one monster traffic platform to send a flood of traffic to your done for you offer. Now, here's the cool thing, guys. Chances are you probably already have an account with this platform, this social media platform. But chances are also you're not using it to make money. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now, guys. So what is the platform that is going to help you make a lot of money with this system? Well, guys, it's Facebook, right? And Facebook is such a powerful, powerful system and a powerful, powerful platform. And here's the cool thing, guys. Chances are you probably already have an account at Facebook, but you probably didn't even realize that you are sitting on a gold mine that can make you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per day if you use it right. And we're going to show you how to do that, guys. Now, here's why Facebook is so powerful and why I love it. Because, first of all, there's over 2.6 billion people logging into Facebook every single month. Over 1 billion people who are users speak English, right? So the English market is huge. The average Facebook user spends 58 minutes per day on the platform. Over an hour, almost an hour a day, guys. 4% of your day is being spent on Facebook. And not only does Facebook own Facebook, Facebook owns 4 of the top 6 platforms, right? So they own WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and Instagram. So people are spending a lot of time on the platform. Now, this is why it's so powerful, because the more time you spend on a platform, the more the platform knows about you, which makes it really, really powerful as an advertiser, because now we can laser target our ideal customer, right? And that's the crazy thing. It's almost kind of creepy how much Facebook actually knows about you, right? And I want to show you how easy it is for Facebook to use Facebook. It makes it so easy to get you a boatload of sales. Okay, so here's a screenshot inside of a Facebook advertising account, right? So with Facebook, you would just go to business.facebook.com to sign up for a business account, right? It's free to do that as well. Okay, when you do that, you would create what we call an ad account. Now, when you create an ad account, you're going to be able to target the people that you want to advertise to, right? So you can literally handpick who you want to show your ads to. Now, here's where this gets exciting. Let's say, for example, I have a weight loss product I want to promote, okay? And I want to go on Facebook and promote to those people. So let's say I want to do, for example, people in the United States, okay? And then let's go ahead and just do ages 18 to 55, okay? Those are people that are probably going to be interested in losing weight. And I'm going to target just women because, I hate to say it, most women are interested in losing weight, right? Those are the people that buy those supplements, okay? Sure, guys do as well, but most supplements can be purchased by women. And then let's go ahead to detailed targeting there, that bottom left. And I'm going to type in weight loss. So literally people that have told Facebook, I'm interested in losing weight. Because that makes sense, right? If we have a weight loss product, we want to put it in front of people that have said, I'm interested in losing weight, right? So when we do that, guys, if you look at the top right of your screen, you're going to see the potential reach, which is basically how many people are in that audience, okay? So here is where it gets crazy, guys. So basically what Facebook is saying is that women 18 to 55 in the United States that have said, I'm interested in weight loss is over 17 million women. So guys, let me know in the chat, if you have a weight loss supplement and you put it in front of 17 million women who have told Facebook, I'm interested in losing weight, do you think you're going to make money and get sales? The answer is yes, guys. Of course you are, right? And that's why it gets so powerful. And this works for any type of niche. So maybe you have a golf product. You can put it in front of people who are interested in golfing, right? Maybe you have a diabetes product. You can put it in front of people who have diabetes types of interest, right? This is why it gets so powerful, and this is why my students and you will have success is by following this system. Now, guys, can you see how easy it is to laser target people on Facebook? Let me know in the chat. Give me a big yes if you can see the potential and how simple it is, right? And we'll actually show you guys how powerful this really is. And so, really, if you can take a high converting product that we just showed you, laser target people on Facebook, you are going to be in business. And just think about this, guys. Going back to this slide, like if you could get, for example, this slide here, 17 million people, right? Do you think you can get one sale a day, right? That'll pay you $135 per sale out of 17 million people? Yes, of course. What about 3 sales? Is that crazy talk? No, it's not. How about 7 sales? How about 20 sales? No, absolutely not, guys. And that's why it's so powerful because of this. And that's why, for example, Isabella had her first $10,000 week this year because she's using this system. She's finding high converting products, laser targeting people on Facebook, and that's how she's able to make her money. So having said that, guys, let's go over step number 3 to your online freedom, which is the profitable persuasion method. Now, this is a method that I put together that is so powerful and literally will get people to buy any product you want to sell. Okay? Now, here's the way it works, and this is what makes up the profitable persuasion method. Simple curiosity-based images that you can easily create at home. Simple copy and paste money page landing pages, and a high converting done for you offer. Now, we already talked about the done for you offer, how to find that. So the first step is we got to create these curiosity based images that you can easily create on your own, because, well, what we want to do is we want to create what we call our open loops, right? So what is an open loop, right? So an open loop is very simple. And I want to give you a real world example, right? So if you were to say to somebody, hey, did you hear what happened today? And you didn't say anything else, what do you think that person would do? Well, they would say, no, what happened today? Is everything okay? Some good happened? Some bad happened? Is the family okay? What's going on? Right? So what happened is you create an open loop by saying, hey, did you hear what happened today? And they didn't say anything. And they have to close the loop, right? So they subconsciously, like their brain is telling them, I need to close this loop because if I don't, it's going to drive me crazy, right? So we can do the same thing when it comes to our ads. All right, so here are 3 examples, guys. So number 1, on the right-hand side, you got a banana in water with some sort of a white thing below in the water and a green arrow pointing to it. So that's kind of a curiosity thing. Like, so what's going on here? Why is there a banana in the water? In the middle image, same thing. You have milk being poured into Coke, and then you have some sort of, I don't know what that is, pickle juice or something like that, right? Very curiosity-based, right? I don't know what that's going on there, right? And then on the third one, on the left-hand side, you can see that it's like apple cider vinegar and some sort of drink and some sort of powder. So these are all images that are curiosity-based. Now, here's the great thing about these guys. Like, you can literally create these on your own at your house. What do you need? Well, you just need your phone to take the photo. You just need a couple household items, right? You're going to go to the grocery store anyways, right? And these images, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, these images that you're looking at right now are responsible for making thousands of dollars in revenue for my students, right? Literally, one of these images, I'm not going to tell you which one, has done multiple six figures. That's multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales, okay? And so when I say this is such a simple system, it really is, guys, because you can use household items, create that curiosity, because what do these images do, right? They cause that open loop in your mind. And so what do you have to do, right? When you have an open loop, it causes curiosity. And when you have curiosity online, what does that cause people to do? Well, it causes them to click, okay? And that's why it gets so powerful, right? Because remember, people have to close open loops because curiosity causes clicks, and your ad is going to be what causes people to click. And remember, guys, your ad doesn't do the selling, it gets the click, which takes them to the second part, which is the money page, right? And so one of the great things about this is we have these simple little money pages, which can be a little quiz because people love to take quizzes, or it can be a little short landing page. And the purpose of this page is to take people off of Facebook, right? And then to focus their attention onto the page. Because when people go onto Facebook, nobody goes onto Facebook to buy something, right? But people buy a lot of stuff on Facebook. And so how do we get people to go from that social mindset to that buyer's mindset? Well, that is where the money page comes into play, right? So basically what the money page is doing is it's priming people for the offer, right? Because the money page continues the curiosity from the ad, where then they click, takes them to the actual offer, which is the VSL, right? The video sales letter of the product. And that's where the sale takes place. And that's how you get paid. And so then the last step, of course, is to choose your done for you offer. So you can choose from over 20 offers, the top 20 offers on ClickBank. You can't go wrong there. Make sure it's a broad niche. So basically a large category with millions of people, right? So for example, weight loss is a huge category. That's a big one. Survival is a big category, right? So it's got to be a large audience, allows us to scale up and make more money. And remember, guys, VSLs, products that have a video sales letter, do better, because a video sales letter, you have to watch the entire product video. You can't skip over it, right? And so that is the formula, guys. 3 simple steps, right? Creating those open loops, right? Having the money page, choosing your offer, and that's going to allow you to make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, just like Nisha has, right? So Nisha's making thousands of dollars per day with this system, right? She said, this is beyond what I can imagine. I consider revenue from other accounts. It's 2 consecutive $10,000 weeks. New territory for me, super excited. And she's been able to enjoy life. As you can see, she's there in Paris, having time of her life, right? David had an awesome experience because of this 3-step system and learned the system. He was able to upgrade his wedding because of this, right? And so he said that, well, our wedding was 2 days ago and we just got our beautiful room in St. Lucia, and she had no idea about it. I never could have afforded it if it had not been for the support of the system. Hats off to Robby and everyone who has given me the guidance up until this point. So you can see, guys, this really does work. So guys, would you agree? This system is way simpler and way easier than anything else out there. Let me know in the chat. Give me a big yes if you can see the power of this and how simple and easy this really is, because I'm a big believer the simpler something is, the more money you can make with it, right? And that's why I love the system, and the proof is in the pudding with our students, right? All right, so let's go ahead and recap everything we just learned today. So with this 3-step system, this freedom system, we can partner with high converting done-for-you offers, generate high and huge commissions. There's 0 experience and little time required. This can be done anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi-Fi. And with a simple system, you can scale to over $1,000 per day or more using 3 simple steps. So you might be wondering, well, Robby, why don't you keep this all to yourself? Like, why are you helping other people succeed? Well, here's why, guys, because let's face it, like, I've made my money, right? I'm doing very well for myself, right? But the thing is, guys, I love helping people succeed and have success. I'm a big believer if you have something that you can teach or share with other people to help them have success, then you should absolutely do that. I also believe that in order to get what you want in life, you have to help as many people get what they want in life, right? And so I love to see people succeed. That's why I started my gym, right? To help people get in shape. Same thing here with this system. I love to help people succeed and have success. Over the last few years, I've been so blessed to help over 15,000 people have success online and change their lives for the better. And I'm on a mission this year to help another 10,000 people reach ClickBank Platinum, make $1,000 days, and much, much more, and just in general have success online. It's a big goal, but I know that I can do it, and I know you can do it too, right? So this freedom business has really changed the lives of thousands of people online, right? And ordinary people are having extraordinary results. For example, Vaughn DeJoe, I shared her story earlier, how she made over $52,000 in a single year, even as a full-time flight attendant. Guys like Chad, who made $2,600 in profit in one single week, and Chad is in law enforcement, and he's been gone on to do some amazing things for himself, and has changed his life as well because of this system. People like Stephanie, who made $5,800 in profit in a single week. Guys like Greg, right? So Greg, who was laid off from his job in the middle of the pandemic when all that craziness was happening, right? And he jumped into the system, and he made over $27,000 in a single week, which has been a huge game changer for him and his family. Chris and Janice, right? Chris and Janice made over $11,000 in a single week using the system. Chris is in full-time sales, and he's been able to use the system to have success as well. And even my girlfriend Mariah. My girlfriend Mariah has been able to make over $19,000 in a single day using this system, and which is really cool because we've been together for 6 years now. And I remember when we first started, and I first started my journey with this. She saw me go from a personal trainer to where I am today, and it was really hard for me to get her to actually take action on this, and she finally did it a couple years ago, and she's changed her life as well because now she no longer has her 9-to-5 job. She's changed her life as well, which is really, really cool. So everybody's doing it, including my family and my girlfriend. Right now, this is really important, guys. Almost all these students had little to no experience following the system right before, and all these students were able to accomplish this without the incredible brand new updates I'm about to show you today. Most students made their first sale within a few days, within the first 30 days, and these students are doing thousands of dollars per day and more and finally having a freedom online business. So guys, imagine what this freedom business can do for you and your family, right? I want you to stop and think about that. Like what if, could it give you more time with your family? Could it allow you to have more vacations? Could it allow you to pay off debt, buy that new car, get that new house? What would this freedom business do for you? Well, I want you to hold on to that because it's so important you do that, guys, because you want to have that why. So guys, can you see the potential of this system? Well, guys, if the answer is yes, I want to go ahead and talk to you about two choices here, right? So with everything that you've learned today, guys, I have total confidence that you could take everything covered and go out on your own and put it into action to get results that you previously thought were not possible. We covered a lot of stuff, guys. I showed you how to choose the top offers, how to use the traffic source, and you could honestly go out and do this on your own, okay? And I'm pretty sure with the information covered today, you could do this on your own with your own resources, time, and effort. But if that was the only option, that'd be a good option, right? It'd be worth the effort to do that. But here's the good news, guys. It's not the only option, because do you think in that situation, like I could empower you with any and all resources at my disposal to stack the odds in your favor to make you successful and make your success all but guaranteed? Probably not, right? So what if I had the shortcuts, the support systems that go even deeper to help you get the results that you want and quite frankly deserve? And if I had such an option for you, would you love to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Guys, let me know in the chat. Would you love to have access to me? The support systems, the training, the coaching, the help, everything, the results that my students have gotten. Would you like to have access to that? Let me know in the chat if that's a big yes. All right, so I can see all the yeses coming in. I love that. That's great. And that makes you excited, guys, because you are smart, right? You guys realize that in order to have success, you need to get help sometimes, right? You need to learn from somebody that is where you want to be. And that's why I'm so excited about this right now, guys. That's why I'm so excited as well to introduce the brand new, for this year, Commission Hero system, right? So Commission Hero has changed the lives of thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, and I know this year is going to be no different, right? And this is going to be the year that you are able to finally say yes to your success and have success starting right now, guys, because with the breakthroughs in this system, we are taking things to a whole new level with Commission Hero, because everything I showed you today is just a drop in the bucket, and there is so much more. And Commission Hero has one mission, guys, and that is to get you generating $1,000 a day and achieve life-changing online freedom this year, just like you've seen from the many, many case studies and stories and successful people you've heard from on this workshop, right? So here's what you get, right? You're probably wondering, what do I get when I jump into and join Commission Hero? Well, here's what you're going to learn inside of Commission Hero. Well, component number one of Commission Hero is the $1 million offers. So I'm going to show you in this module how to choose the right offers on ClickBank so that you can profit right away. And so you're going to see how you can get access to 80, 90, even 100% commission right away. I'm also going to show you how you can leverage the years of friendship and connections that I've made with the people who actually own the highest converting done-for-you products and offers, and how you can reap the benefits. Component number two is creating your images. So the ad image is the most important part of the system, because that's what people see on Facebook, and that's what gets people to click. So I'm going to show you who I use personally to design all of my $1 million image ads for as little as $5. I'm also going to show you how I create my own images in my kitchen using nothing but household items in my iPhone. And I'm finally going to show you how to use and know right away which images will work and which ones won't, saving you a ton of time and frustration. Component number 3 is setting up your money page, your landing page. So I'm going to show you exactly what you need to have on your money making landing page so it is both Facebook friendly and converts visitors into rabid buyers. You'll learn the secret psychology of these money pages and quizzes that essentially force the viewer to purchase in an ethical way. And you'll learn how to split test these pages to get even higher conversions and sales. Component number 4 is the Facebook profit training. So I've included easy to follow Facebook training to take all the guesswork out of running ads. So if you've never run ads before, don't worry guys, by the time you go through this module, you're going to be a pro, okay? And as I mentioned before, most people that join Commission Hero started out with no experience whatsoever. And they're having success, and there's no reason why you can't as well. I'll also show you what to look for when it comes to finding your winning ad and how you can scale it up for super profits. And then component number 5 of this module is the rapid scale training. So once you find your winning ad, you're going to want to scale it up fast, right? You're going to want to go from spending $1 to $10 to $100 to $1,000. In this module, I'll show you how to do it. You'll learn how to go from 0 to spending thousands a day profitably in less than 30 days. You're going to learn everything you need to have massive success online this year. Now, let's talk about something important here, right? This is so important when it comes to being successful in anything that you do. And that's mindset, right? Now, it's easy when you try something new. And then when things get a little bit tough or your friends start to question you, you think about quitting. But guys, do not quit, right? And I totally understand. I get it, right? Because when I first made the decision to finally be successful online and actually get out of my comfort zone, I had plenty of people doubting me. And heck, I even doubted myself. And there were times where, I realized man, can I actually do this? Am I able to do this? Have you guys ever had that kind of imposter syndrome in your head? Well, guess what, guys? That's normal. And here's the key, guys, to having that success. You need to realize that the best way to have success is to not do it on your own, right? To not go it on your own, not to be a lone wolf, right? And so I realized that. And so what I did when I first started, I joined a mastermind, I joined a coaching program, I got a mentor, and that changed my life. And so when I created Commission Hero, I wanted to do something similar for you. So that way you're not going out on this on your own. You're not getting access just to some module without any support and help, because how would that set you up for success, right? And that's why I'm really excited, guys, because when you jump into Commission Hero today, as a bonus, you'll also get the Commission Hero Facebook coaching group. So you'll get the full support of nearly 15,000 amazing people in the Commission Hero community. You can ask direct help and get questions 24/7 from the team and I. So any questions you may have, you can ask them inside the group. And I am literally in there every single day answering questions, right? I always kind of tease my students. I said, if I'm not golfing or sleeping, I'm answering questions in the group. And the great thing about the group is you can share your big wins. So you'll see all those amazing stories you saw today on this workshop are inside of this group as well. So you'll be able to share your big wins, get help fast, and even when you have a problem or a setback, it won't slow you down because you're going to get the answers to those problems very, very quickly. And you get access to this high-value group when you join Commission Hero today. Now, you might be thinking, well, Robby, that's great, but I don't know how to create a landing page. I'm not tech savvy. Well, guys, don't worry. I got you covered, because also as a bonus when you join Commission Hero today, I've included my top landing pages that I personally use to generate millions of dollars. These are done for you landing pages that all you have to do is plug and play, and you can have success. And you don't have to waste time wondering how to build a page or if it'll work. Just plug and play right away. And as I mentioned before, guys, you can only get these landing pages for free when you join Commission Hero today. Well, Robby, what about creatives, right? What about the ad creatives? Don't worry, guys, because as another bonus, when you join Commission Hero today, I've also included over 30 of my best images that myself and my students have done to literally make millions of dollars online. These are images that are proven to work, and I'm giving them to you for free when you join Commission Hero today. And I'm not done yet, guys, because I want to make this as turnkey as possible for you to be successful, right? My goal is for you to be successful. It's the reason why we have so many successful students, is because we hold nothing back. And that's why, as another bonus, when you join Commission Hero today, you'll get my $1 million image swipe file. So I'm literally giving you the golden goose, right? So these are all the ninja tactics, right? Scaling tactics, how to get more ad accounts, credit card tricks, how to command higher commissions, how to scale from $5,000 to $10,000 a day, and much more. And these are the exact strategies I personally use, guys, to become number one at ClickBank, right? So everything that most people don't tell you, I'm telling you in this bonus, right? So guys, you can see I've held nothing back putting Commission Hero together for you so you can have massive success. And this is the system, right? It is the system to build your online freedom income in 2023 because literally everything you need for success is in Commission Hero. You can start making money almost immediately with this system. Anyone can do this and have massive success. Even if you only have a few hours a week, you can start making money fast if you take action and follow the system. And once again, guys, everything you need for success right now this year is in Commission Hero. Just like you see, Dad's posted here, $103,000 in a single week using this system, right? And you can see Commission Hero eliminates all the roadblocks that you typically would have for your success, right? So there's no more stress about having to build landing pages or being tech savvy. There's no more complicated business models with huge upfront costs. There's no high-level skills needed or big budgets to start. It's super easy to follow. Just follow 3 simple steps. There's super high profit margins, and just one product can make you thousands of dollars per day, right? Which is really, really amazing. Now, I truly believe this is the biggest opportunity for you in 2023 because if you struggled in the past with making money online, if you're looking for a simple way to add additional money to your income that doesn't take up too much time or stress, it only requires 3 to 4 hours a week to start. You don't need to have your own product, email, or store. And as I said before, imagine what this freedom business can do for you and your family this year. So what can Commission Hero do for you? Well, first of all, it can allow you to spend more time doing what you love to do. So just imagine what your favorite hobby is. Maybe you like to work on cars, or maybe you like to, go to the park, or maybe you like to take your dog for a walk, or maybe you like to, go to the beach. Like, you can do those things and no longer have to feel guilty or ask permission for time off. And here's the amazing thing about it, guys, with the online system, because it's online, right? You can make money while you're doing it. There's been plenty of times, guys, where I've played a round of golf and I've made like hundreds of dollars in my account, sometimes thousands of dollars in my account while I was playing golf. And so that's the power of the system because you're no longer trading time for money, right? And you no longer have to stress about finances. You can be the boss of your own freedom business and work whenever you want, wherever you want, and when you want, right? You can give loved ones the opportunities they never had before. You can have, most importantly, peace of mind. This is the year and the opportunity to make it happen for you and your family. So here's a recap of everything you're going to get when you jump into Commission Hero today and you say yes to your success, okay? So number 1, the complete Commission Hero system, access to the private coaching group, the done-for-you landing pages, done-for-you $1 million ad images, the complete super profit training system, the rapid scale training, total value over $30,000, okay? And so let me ask you this, guys. Let me ask you real quick. Like, would it be worth it, right? Would it be worth it to jump into this system, right? If you could learn how to make an extra $100 per day, right? $100 per day. That's an extra $40,000 per year, right? What about an extra $500 per day or even $1,000 per day? Would it be worth it to you change your quality of life, your family's lives? Would it be worth it? Would it be worth it to have me supporting you every step of the way as you launch your Facebook ads and you get your campaigns going, you start to make money with a 3-step system? And would it be worth it to achieve that peace of mind and become financially stress-free? Well, the answer is yes, guys, right? And so once again, everything you get today, the complete Commission Hero system, complete access to the coaching group, the done-for-you landing pages, the done-for-you $1 million ad images and landing pages I personally use, you get them, right? Complete access to the super profit training system as well as the rapid scale training. So because you guys have been amazing and you've listened to the entire training today, we're not going to charge you anywhere near $30,000, nowhere near $15,000, nowhere near $5,000, although we probably could charge $5,000 if we really wanted to. But I really want to do something really special today, and I want to give you a no-brainer opportunity to join and get access to the complete Commission Hero system because I want to make this as affordable as possible. So yes, you're going to have some skin in the game. Yes, you're going to commit to your success, but yes, you can absolutely do this. There's no reason why you can't, guys. And that's why I want to give you an absolute no-brainer opportunity to jump in and get the complete Commission Hero system today because now is the perfect time to have success online. You owe it to yourself to be successful. And that's why you're not going to be paying $10,000. That's why you're not going to be paying $5,000. You can actually get started today, guys, and get complete access to the Commission Hero system for 3 payments of $497, or if you want to save even more money and you want to save off like $500 off, you can get full access for even less by going and getting access for 1 payment of $997, right? So you can get started today, guys. All you have to do, guys, is go to that link you see in this chat there. I'm going to go ahead and have my team drop the link in the chat. There'll be a button there to jump in to join Commission Hero right now. Or you can go to the link you see on your screen right there to get started. So once again, guys, 3 easy payments of $497. Or you can go ahead and just pay for the whole thing up front, which is the best value, and get one payment of $997. Either way, guys, you get instant access to the entire training, the coaching group, the done-for-you ad images, the done-for-you landing pages, the money pages, and much, much more, guys. So make sure you guys jump in right now. Go ahead and drop that link in the chat. Just go to that link you see on the screen to get started today. So as we mentioned, guys, everything you see here on this screen is available to you right now when you say yes to your success by going to the link you see on your screen, the link that's in the chat, and get going right now, guys. The complete Commission Hero system, access to the coaching group, the done-for-you landing pages, the $1 Million Ad Images, the Super Profit Training System, the Rapid Scale Training, all that is yours. And most importantly, what you're going to get is access to the 3-step system that's helped people make over $100 million online, and that is Commission Hero. So if you've been thinking about wanting to be successful online, you've tried other things in the past and failed, this is your opportunity to succeed. And I'm going to help you do that. And I can help you do that when you jump into Commission Hero today by going to the link you see in the chat and the link that's on the screen. So go ahead, guys, click that link in the chat to get started right now. Let me know if you're in. Just type in "I'm in" if you are in, and type in process" if you are in process. And you can get started right now for those 3 easy payments of $497 or that one-time payment of $997. Either way, guys, get instant access. Some people like to break up the payments a little bit, and that's why we allow you to do that. Of course, if you pay for the whole thing up front, you're saving almost $500, which is a massive value. So that's definitely a no-brainer there. But of course, you can do the $497. That's perfectly fine as well. So guys, let me know in the chat, are you in? If you are in, type in "I'm in." Or if you're in process of checking out right now, make sure you guys type in process, so we can add your name to the fast action bonuses. All right. So important you guys do that, because we are just about to talk about these fast action bonuses. And these are bonuses you are not going to want to miss out on. These are bonuses you're going to want to get because this will help accelerate your success even more. And the reason why we do these fast action bonuses is because I like people that take action. If you haven't realized this, guys, in life, in order to have success, you have to take action, right? You can't sit on your hands for the rest of your life. All right. The people that get what they want in life, the people that go places in life, are the ones that take action, right? They don't just hope and wish and dream to be successful. They take action on it. They take conscious effort every single day to take action. And so I want you to do the same thing, guys, because the only way I can help you is when you jump into Commission Hero by going to the link in the chat, the link you see on your screen, and get going right now. So here's what we're going to do, guys. The first 30 people, when you join Commission Hero today, you're also going to get these fast action bonuses. Now, these bonuses are only available today and only for the first 30 people to jump in right now by going to the link in the chat or that link you see on your screen. So bonus number 1, fast action bonus number 1 is access to the next virtual event. So every year we do a 2-day virtual event, which is giving you access to insider information and training, cutting edge training to help you succeed even more, right? So you'll hear from experts who are making millions of dollars per year. You'll hear from some of my most successful students who are doing over 7 figures per year. And you'll get access to that 2-day virtual event. You'll get proven traffic training strategies to increase your traffic and sales. And as I mentioned, guys, this bonus is only available to those that take action today. We typically sell this event as a $1,000 ticket, right? But if you jump in today, we're going to go ahead and give you complete access for free on me when you join Commission Hero by going to the link you see in the chat, the link that's on the screen to get started right now, guys. So make sure you guys do that right now. Bonus number 2 is full access to Spy Hero. So we didn't even talk about Spy Hero on this workshop because there's only so much time here, but Spy Hero is an amazing software, right? That literally will show you how ads are running, right? So you can literally research other people's ads and find winning ads to model for your own success. And guys, if you've never used a spy tool, it is a game changer when it comes to this system. Now, there's a lot of spy tools out there that are super expensive, okay? And so I actually own Spy Hero myself. And so what I decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and pay for your first 30 days, right? So I literally went ahead, I told my team, listen, whoever joins this workshop, joins Commission Hero, give them access to Spy Hero for 30 days on me. Like here's my credit card. I'm paying for you, okay? And that's almost a $200 value, guys. And so you get access for 30 days on me, right? So you can literally go in there, research top ads, go ahead in there and have success, okay? Now, that's only available to the first 30 people that jump in right now. So it's so important, guys, that you type in "I'm in" into the chat. to let me know that you're in, or if you're in process, type it in process, right? I know it takes time to check out and to complete your order, so make sure you guys just type it in process so we can hold your spot, right? Because we don't want you to miss out on this, all right? Bonus number 3 is the Rolodex of vendors. So how cool would it be to get higher commissions on everything you promote? It'd be super cool, right? Well, I'm going to go ahead and hook you up with the same commission levels I get with those product owners. And you get exclusive access to products that you would never have access to when you join Commission Hero today. So, as you can probably imagine, there are offers out there that as a beginner, you're not going to have access to, right? And the reason why is because these product owners, they only want people that are serious, right? As affiliates, serious about making money, and they have a proven track record. Well, guys, being the number one ClickBank affiliate, having over 15,000 students, right? I get approached on a daily basis from people who have new products. And so I get access to these products, and normally I would, if it was just me, I would be running the products myself. But what I do is actually extend the benefit to my students. So you would be able to get access to those products as well. So these are products that you won't find on the marketplace on ClickBank. And so this is a huge advantage, huge benefit, and you get access to this bonus by jumping in today. Now, why am I including this as a fast action bonus for the first 30 people? Well, as you can imagine, guys, these are exclusive products. And so I can't have thousands of people having access to that product. And that's why we're doing it as a fast action bonus for the first 30 people that join today, because those product owners, they can handle 30 people. That's fine. That's why we're doing that. Okay. So make sure you guys jump in right now. Go to the link you see on your screen, the link that's in the chat to get going right now. Fast action bonus number 4 is the 6 week to success onboarding. So this is really, really cool and really powerful. So it's important to start on the right foot, which is why you'll get access to an exclusive 6 week to success masterclass that myself and one of my top coaches in Commission Hero will run together for you. So you'll literally be learning from myself and my coaches personally to make sure you have everything needed for success. And over the 6 weeks of the masterclass, you'll learn how to set up your ads. You'll learn how to set up your Facebook account. You'll learn how to start, looking at the data, making decisions, and making money, right? And this is so powerful. And the feedback we've gotten from our 6 weeks of success program has been amazing. People love it because it helps get them on the fast track to success. And the reason why we do this is because, in the past, I've joined courses when I first started trying to learn how to have success online. It was always kind of a challenge, right? Because it's like, wow, like, how am I going to learn? I would join a course and there'd be like no support. There'd be no help. There'd be no masterclass. And so, I kind of made a vow way back when. I said, if I ever get to the point where I'm able to help people have success through a course, I'm going to make sure for sure, we have a masterclass in there. And that's why we have the 6 week to success, because it really helps you have that type of, right foot forward, which is going to be great. So, and also, guys, the only available bonus here, guys, you have to jump in right now. So make sure you guys go to the link you see on your screen right now. To get in, and make sure you guys type in "I'm in" so that we know you are in and ready to rock and roll. Fast action bonus number 5 is the $1,000 a day success stories. So, guys, learning is one thing. Hearing from people that have actually succeeded is a whole other thing, right? It's so important to remember that, guys, because theory is one thing. Hearing from people that are actually doing it is a whole other thing, right? And that's why when you join Commission Hero today, you'll get access to over 70 plus successful interviews I've done with students of mine who have done anywhere from $1,000 a day, $5,000 a day. Several of my students have done multi-million dollars per year, and you're going to get access to all of those stories, right? All of those interviews. And there's some golden nuggets inside of those interviews where you'll see not only the mindset of how they were able to, start from brand new to then making, over $500,000. For example, Jaku there you can see on the page, or Brett there who has made over $15,000 in a single day, or Jennifer who made multiple $5,000 days. You're going to be able to hear from those actual people on these interviews, and that's so valuable because you're going to see exactly what they're doing to have success, how they're doing it, and you can have that success for yourself. And I think that's so important. And we're constantly adding to that library of success interviews because we have so many people that are having success inside of Commission Hero, right? So make sure you guys go to the link you see in the chat there, or just click that link in the chat to get started, right? You can get going for that 3 payments of $497 or that 1 pay of $997. I see a lot of people jumping in as well. I'm just looking at the behind the scenes here on my system, and I see a lot of people jumping in. It's great. I see Susan is in, Joe is in. We got Naomi is also in. Amir is also in. We have, let's see here, Jennifer is in process. Awesome, Jennifer. We have, what else here? We got Mike is also in. Jerry is in. We have Paul is also in process. Awesome, guys. Yeah, so make sure you guys are doing whatever you can to get in here because let's face it, I mean, really, I mean, stop and think about it, guys. The investment, we're not talking about crazy money here. We're talking about just, 3 payments of $497. I mean, even just one payment of $497 to get in. You're getting full access. Now, the cool thing about that, guys, is you're able to implement, start making money, start learning the system. And a lot of our students make money in the first 30 days. So literally you can use that income that you're generating to pay off the other payments, right? Which is pretty cool. And I truly believe, guys, the reason why we have it so low at that 3 payments of $497 or the one pay at $997 is because I want that barrier to entry to be very low, where anybody who's really serious about their success can make it happen, okay? And now you may be on this workshop and you may be saying, well, Robby, geez, like how am I going to come up with the $497? How do I come up with the $997? Well, I guarantee you probably have a relative or a friend or a spouse or someone you can partner with and say, hey, can you front me the money here? And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and actually I'll do the work and then I'll split the profits with you, or I'll pay you back on my profits. Like, you can do that, right? And so I've seen a lot of people do some creative stuff to join. Like, there was one student in particular who was a college student. I remember he would work for what's the Instacart there, right? Where he would literally like deliver groceries for people as a second job, so he could save up the money to buy Commission Hero. He's gone on to make thousands of dollars per day as a college student, right? And it's all because he's willing to get his hands dirty and say yes to his success and take a chance on himself. And so I'd encourage you guys to take a chance on yourself as well today. So make sure you guys go to the link you see in the chat, the link that's on your screen, and get started today, right? Also, another fast action bonus. We're not even done the fast action bonuses yet, guys. You will also get, I can't believe I'm giving you this one here, but I'm giving you a 100K done for you campaign. So I'm literally going to give you a campaign that I personally made over $100,000 with. So you'll get everything, right? Including the landing pages, the ad copy, the images, the targeting, and the custom audience. Now, if you don't know what the custom audience is, that's basically a group of email addresses, which makes it so much easier to target people on Facebook, even easier than it already is. So you get literally everything that I've done to make 6 figures with that campaign, and you can plug and play right away to have instant success. And this bonus is only available today to the first 30 people who join today's training. I think probably at the moment, we're close to maybe 15 to 17 people that have jumped in right now. So make sure you guys go to the link you see on your screen. Once again, I can't give this to everybody that joins, because, well, I want to make sure that that you get the most benefit from this campaign. Like, if I gave this campaign to 1,000 people, it just wouldn't be effective, right? That's why we're doing the first 30. Right? So we only have, I think maybe 17 people have jumped in. So that means we got about 13 spots left as well. So guys, once again, everything you get here, you get the complete Commission Hero system, access to the coaching group, the done for you landing pages, the $1 Million ad images, the Facebook Super Profit training system, the rapid scale training. You also get access to all these bonuses, the exclusive Rolodex of context, this full 6 weeks to success onboarding, the 70 plus $1,000 a day success stories. You also get some other bonuses we didn't even talk about. There's a 10K a month email module, the 100K a month done for you campaign. There's also a Facebook Insider module. We get access to someone who actually works in Facebook. We didn't even talk about that on the slides, but basically what we're doing, guys, we're over delivering it and just loading this thing up with tons of bonuses for you, limited time bonuses, but you have to take action by going to the link you see on your screen right now to jump in. So once again, guys, are you in? Type in "I'm in" into the chat so that my team can add your name to the list, and make sure you get access to those fast action bonuses, or type in process into the chat box so we can add your name to the fast action bonuses as well. And you get started today, guys, for 3 payments of $497. Or the best value, of course, if you can do it, is the $997. I think most people, I would say probably 80% of people will do the $997 because it is the best value. But honestly, even at $497, that's a very low barrier to entry to get in, right? I mean, to have access, honestly and truly, we should be charging way more than this, right? We have students that have literally taken a $997 investment and jump into Commission Hero and have turned it into millions of dollars, right? And they've even come back to me and said, Robby, you should charge more for this. And I think they're right, but I haven't done that yet, guys. So make sure you guys jump in right now by going to the link you see on your screen. The link is in the chat. Before I change my mind, right? It should be more like $5,000, right? $49.97, right? But for the time being, guys, because I'm on a mission. The reason why I do this, guys, I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible. We've helped over 15,000 people to date have success. I want to help 100,000 people have success, right? There's no reason why we can't do that, and I want to make sure that we can do that. Now, the reason why I want you also to jump in is because I can help you out. I know I can make you successful as a team effort, right? You got to put in the work, of course, and you got to follow what we teach you, but there's no reason why you can't have success. So make sure you guys go ahead, click the link in the chat to get started by going to the link in the chat or the link you see on your screen. And really, I want you to look at this image here, because right now I consider this workshop and this moment in time for you a crossroads, right? This is a fork in the road for you. And here's what I would suggest, right, is there's two ways you can go. You could say, Robby, this has been great. I really appreciate the information. I'm going to go ahead and try this on my own, right? And you could do that, but why would you, right? Why would you force yourself to try this on your own and go through the pain and the suffering and waste the time, energy, and effort and spend more money than if you were to jump in right now, okay? There's no reason to try to figure this out on your own when it's already been figured out, okay? I had to do this on my own when I first started, okay? No one taught me how to do this. I had to figure it out. There's no reason why you should suffer like that as well, okay? That's why we put Commission Hero in the first place. And guys, $497. I mean, people spend more money in a month going out to eat than they do on something like this, right? So there's no reason why you can't make this happen, right? I think that anybody who's serious about this can make it happen for sure. Also, guys, some of you might be thinking, well, Robby, I got to think about this. No, you don't, right? You've been thinking about wanting to be successful for a long time, right? You've been thinking about being successful and making money online every time you look at your paycheck, right? Every time you look at your bank account, every time you go to the grocery store and you look at the prices, right? How cool would it be, guys, to go to the grocery store and not have to look at the prices, right? How cool would it be to go to the grocery store and just buy what you want to buy, right? How cool would it be to go to the gas station and not even know what the price is and just pump the gas, right? Like, a lot of people don't have that luxury. And that's unfortunate, because when you learn this 3-step system, that can change for the good, right? I can't tell you last time I looked at the gas prices. I remember talking to my dad. He said, oh my gosh, you see the gas price today? No. I bought gas though. I just pump when I need to pump, right? And the reason why is because of the 3-step system, having that freedom business. That's why we call it the freedom business, because it really is that freedom to have the ability to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Okay. Now, you don't have to use this system to make 7 figures. Sure, you can push it and get to the 7-figure mark if you want to. We've had plenty of people do that. But even if you want to make a couple extra $100 a day or a couple of $100 a week, you can do that too. That's very easy to do. All right. So the best part about this, guys, and the reason why I would really encourage you to say yes to your success, to get out of your own way, right? And to jump in right now, is because you deserve to be successful. And there's no reason why you can't do this, right? Because trust me, there's over 15,000 students that I've helped, and those are all different walks of life, all different types of people, all different types of situations and backgrounds. And chances are a lot of those people probably had a worse situation than you're in right now. And they didn't let that slow them down, because they knew that, hey, as the expression, if you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop. And that's what you need to do too, guys. So make sure you guys jump in right now. Once again, 3 payments of $497. Or best value, you can get in for that 1 payment of $997. Also, guys, we do have, when you go to the checkout page, you will see the ability to pay with PayPal, right? So the cool thing with PayPal is, in some countries, you can actually do PayPal credit, which allows you 0% financing on orders of $99, which would qualify with this interest-free for 6 months. So you literally could do PayPal credit, do this for 6 months, no interest, and pay it off over 6 months. I mean, that's pretty cool. So you have that ability based on your country. So make sure you guys go to the link you see in the chat, link on the screen, to get going as well, right? Now, here's my promise to you guys. You'll never find another program that provides as much coaching, training, and success as you'll find inside of Commission Hero, right? There is nothing else out there that has helped as many people have success as Commission Hero. Commission Hero has helped thousands make money online, and it'll help you too if you take it serious. Now, I want to build and work with people that are serious about building a real online business and making real money right now. So if you're one of those people, then make sure you guys go to the link you see on your screen, link this in the chat, and jump in right now. And as I mentioned before, if you're somebody that wants to get rich quick, if you're somebody that wants to just join something, snap your fingers and make money, this is not it, right? You got to put effort into it, of course. And if you're one of those people that are really serious about your success, then I would really encourage you to go ahead and go to the link you see on your screen and jump in. So make sure you guys type in "I'm in" or "in process" into the chat box so we can get you those fast action bonuses as well. I know we're getting pretty close to that 30. We may even be over that 30, to be honest with you right now. I'll have to check my team. But don't wait, guys. Jump in right now. Type in "I'm in" if you are in, or type in process if you are in process. Now, I want to answer some questions here. These are some of the common questions I see. I've been seeing some questions come in the chat. I know my team has been answering some questions as well. So one of the common questions I get is, well, Robby, what if I've never run a Facebook ad before? That's perfect, because guess what? Most people that join Commission Hero Never ran a Facebook ad before either. When I first learned this, I never ran a Facebook ad before. And the best part is, guys, Facebook, what we do here is very easy, very beginner friendly. We'll show you step by step how to do it. And the best part about it, guys, what we do here is very repetitive. So once you kind of figure it out the first time, second time, third time doing it, by like the third or fourth time, you start to understand it and you're like, oh, okay, this is actually pretty easy to set up. Okay. So don't let that scare you, right? Facebook made it so easy, right, for you to have success. Now, guys, Facebook is a multi-billion dollar company, almost getting to the point of $1 trillion company. How have they built it? Well, they built it on advertising. So guess what, guys? Facebook is very good at making advertising very easy. And the reason why is because they want you to spend money. And so you don't have to worry about being tech savvy. And you'll have me every step of the way to help you out, okay? Another question, is this beginner friendly? Absolutely. I would say the vast majority, probably 95% of our successful students had no background whatsoever in affiliate marketing. They didn't even know what ClickBank was. They didn't even know what Facebook, they could advertise on Facebook, right? And they had success, okay? So as long as you're willing to, be humble, right? Take action, follow the 3 steps, you can absolutely do this as well, okay? How much do I need to spend on ads per day? This is a great question because as we talk about, we do paid advertising, right? So, and some people get a little bit scared about that, but don't get scared, guys. It's actually really exciting. And you don't need a big budget. Anywhere from $20 a day is more than enough, okay, to get started, right? We have some people that will start a little bit more, but most people will start like $20 a day. Some people will do even $5 a day. And that's perfectly fine, because you can start there and then scale up, right? You get a couple sales, right? You reinvest that money back into your ad spend, and that's how you scale up. We had one of my students, Stephanie, she started at $20 a day, and then she was able to scale up to $1,000 a day within 30 days. So you can start really, really small, okay? Another question, can I really get to $1,000 a day in 30 days? Well, of course. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't guarantee that, but I have seen it happen a lot. And that's why I think it's absolutely possible. But you got to put in the work. You got to put in the effort. The biggest thing is follow the system step by step, and you can have a lot of success. Just like you can see in the screenshot here, this person here went from on May 18th, it was $0. Then it went to $300, and then $300, and then $600, and then $500, then $1,200, right? So that wasn't even 30 days. That was what? 8 days. They went up to $1,000 from zero. So there's no reason why you can do that. So make sure you guys jump into the Commission Hero system right now. Make sure you guys go to the link you see in the chat, link this on the screen, and jump in right now. I'm not tech savvy. Can I do this? I think the answer is absolutely yes. Okay. If you are able to follow a couple of directions, if you basically, as long as you can follow directions, you can do this. All right. So absolutely. If you're not tech savvy, perfect. Guys, I have a background of being a personal trainer. Okay. So that should just go to show that personal training and computers are not the same thing. They're two different things. I was not having that background. I was able to figure it out. Okay. And there's no reason why you can't figure it out as well. Is this just for US residents? No, it is not. You can do this anywhere in the world as long as you have access to Wi-Fi. For example, Michelle here, she actually lives down in the islands, I think around like the Bahamas, and she is able to make money. And she actually had a back-to-back $1,000 days just recently this year. So it doesn't matter where you are. English does not have to be your first language as well. You can have success with this and make it happen. Absolutely. So you do not have to be a U.S. resident to be successful. But what you do have to do to be successful is to jump into Commission Hero right now by going to the link you see in the chat, the link that's on your screen to get started. Now, for those of you that are just checking out or just going to complete your order and jump into Commission Hero, just so you know, this is what the order form is going to look like, right? So you can see the order form here when you go to the link you see on your screen, link this in the chat. And you can choose the two options, right? You can choose the 3 pay at $497, or you can do the 1 pay at $997. Obviously, the best value is going to be that $997 because you get full access. You save $500. Most people will choose that option, so make sure you guys jump in right now. And once again, guys, you can get access by going to the link you see on your screen. Link this in the chat right now for those 3 easy payments of $497 or the $997, which is the best value. So, guys, success is so simple with Commission Hero. Step number 1. Choose your winning done for you offer. Number 2, run ads using Facebook. And step number 3 is start making money. Now, I want you to go ahead and picture what your life would be like in the next 30 days. And picture your life for the next 6 months. Picture your life for the next 1 year. Where do you want to be? Do you have a vision board for yourself? When I first started as a broke, struggling gym owner, I had that vision board. Like I wanted to have that, dream vacation. I want to have that awesome girlfriend. I want to have that awesome vacation. I want to do all those different things, right? I want to meet cool people, right? And even though those things didn't happen at that time, at that moment, right, I thought about it. I focused on it, right? And I was able to get into a vehicle, so to speak, that allowed me to have all those things, right? And so because of this three-step system, now I'm able to have my dream house in Florida. I'm able to travel the world. I'm able to meet some cool people, right? It's all because of this system. And so there's no reason why you can't do that for yourself as well. Just like Lee did, right? Lee went from $50,000 in debt to $3.6 million in a single year using this three-step system, which is Commission Hero. And he said yes to his success. I'll never forget it. Lee was one of those people that when he first joined, he joined for the 997, and it was like pulling teeth. He was so stressed out about it. He's like, oh my gosh, like I got $50,000 in credit card debt. Oh man, another $1,000. Oh man, that's a lot of money. He wasn't sure. Finally, he took action because he saw all the different successful students that were having success. And guess what happened, guys? Flash forward to now. He was over $50,000 in debt, working at his parents' dog kennel. And then just 12 months, he was able to pay off not only all of his debt, but he's making as much as $30,000 in a single day. Right? Crazy, guys. I mean, here he was stressing about jumping in for 997. He was really worried about that. And now he's making $30,000 in a single day. And I always tease him. I'm like, hey, are you still stressed about that 997? And he laughs, right? And so maybe you're in a similar situation where this could be a big leap for you. This could be way out of your comfort zone. I get that, right? People like Lee get that, right? But here's the difference. People like Lee, don't let that slow them down, right? They say yes to their success. They jump in. And because of that, they're giving themselves the opportunity to be successful. And I would really encourage you to do the same thing. Give yourself a chance to have success, all right? By jumping into the link on your screen, the link that's in the chat right now. And then we got people like Nick, right? So Nick also did over $250,000 in sales with just one offer. He actually went on to make seven figures as well. You can see he's holding an award right here for seven figures. But you can see here at the end of June, he did over $250,000 in sales with just one offer. He did the work, made it happen, and he is having success. Now, just so you know, Nick has like 11, 12 kids, right? So he has a lot of kids. He's really busy. And so he was still able to have success because with the three-step system, it only takes 4 to 5 hours a week to make it happen. And so, which is pretty cool. And so make sure you guys jump in as well. And then we have students like Manmohan, right? So Manmohan is an amazing story, right? So he is actually from Afghanistan, right? And he was able to flee Afghanistan to go to the UK for a better life. And that's how he discovered affiliate marketing, and most specifically how he found Commission Hero. And now Manmohan is making as much as $5,000 in a single day, right? How crazy is that to go from fleeing Afghanistan, like an oppressive country, to then making over $5,000 using the Commission Hero system? So there's no reason why if people like Manmohan and Lee and Nick can do it, that you can't do this too. And I want you to be our next success story, right? I want you to be like Christian, who did $1,000 in a single day, or Josh, who's doing hundreds of dollars per day. Like, there's no reason that this could be you, right? Now, in order for you to have success, you have to say yes to your success, get out of your comfort zone, jump in by going to the link you see here on your screen, the link that's in the chat, and jump in right now. And everything you need for success is inside of Commission Hero. Everything is in there for you. So you can start making money right away with Commission Hero. Anyone can do this. It's the clear-cut roadmap to success with a proven roadmap for your very own freedom business. And as I mentioned before, it can be done in 4 to 5 hours per week. And guys, I will be there every step of the way with you and for you. So make sure you guys jump into the Commission Hero system right now by going to the link you see on your screen. The link's in the chat, and jump in and say yes to your success. And I want to be honest, guys, you can do this. There's no reason why you can't do this, guys. I really believe that, because if I can go from being a struggling gym owner to where I am today, if guys like Lee can be $50,000 in debt working at his parents' dog business to making $3.6 million in a single year, if Manmohan can flee Afghanistan and make $5,000 per day using this system, then why can't you, right? You absolutely can do it. So make sure you guys go to the link you see on your screen, the link's in the chat, and join Commission Hero today. The best investment you can always make, guys, is going to be in yourself. I have a lot of people that say to me, Robby, like, what is the best investment right now? Is it real estate? Is it crypto? Is it stocks? It's none of those things, guys. The investment is in yourself. Investing in yourself is the best thing you can do ever, right? Because if you don't invest in yourself, guess what? Nobody else will. right? And when you invest in yourself, people will see that and they'll want to invest into you as well, right? But you have to take initiative, okay? You have to do that. Remember, the best investment you can always make is in yourself, and something like Commission Hero is the best investment you can ever make. And because if you ask any of my students, they will tell you that as well. And also, you have time to do this. A lot of people will say, Robby, I don't have time. That's not true. Of course you do. We have time for the things we want to have time for. I know lots of people that will tell me, hey, Robby, I don't have time. And then later on, they tell me about this amazing Netflix series they're watching, right? Of course, if you have time to watch that and binge watch that for 6 hours, you have time to do this because it only takes 4 to 5 hours a week to have success with this, right? And if you put in the time and energy now, right, and do the things that you want to have to do, later on, you'll be able to do the things you want to do, all right? So make sure you guys do that. Now, also, guys, don't fall into that I'll think about it trap, because here's the thing. You don't need to think about it, right? For years, you've been thinking about this. For years, you've been wanting to have success. For years, you've been looking in your bank account, wondering, geez, how am I going to make it better, right? For years, you've been wanting to go on vacation, but not being able to, right? For years, you've been wanting to go to do those things that you want to do, right? And you've been thinking about that, right? So why would you continue to just think about it, right? Because thinking about it has never, ever gotten you to where you want to be. Doing, right? Taking action, get out of your comfort zone, saying yes to your success gets you to do it, right? I mean, never forget it, guys. When I first joined an online coaching program, it was super scary, right? It was a lot of money. It was super scary. I didn't know anybody in the group, but I knew that I should do it because I had thought about wanting to be successful online for a couple of years. And finally, I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why am I just thinking about this? I should just do it, because I've been wanting to do it. And for me, I was even at the point where I was like, well, I'm willing to just do this and invest into it. And even if it doesn't work out, at least I know I tried, okay? Because give yourself the chance to have success. And I would encourage you to do the same thing. Give yourself the chance to do it. At least give it a try, right? So jump in right now, guys, by going to the link you see on your screen. The link's in the chat right now. And as I mentioned before, guys, if nothing changes, then nothing changes, right? If you want to get and become successful, if you want more money in your bank account, if you want to be able to do more things for your family and your kids and have more experiences, well, guess what? You have to do things differently, right? Insanity, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, right? And that's crazy. It literally is crazy. And so if you want to do something different, you have to do something different. If you want to be somewhere different, then you have to do things different, right? If you want to get in better shape, well, guess what you got